You've seen phones get faster, you've seen screens get sharper, you've watched Apple drop a new iPhone every single year and tell you it's the future. But what happens when a $3 trillion AI company decides that the phone itself is the problem? This isn't an upgrade. This isn't a new model. This is the end of an era. NVIDIA just entered the smartphone game, and they didn't come to compete. They came to bury it. Meet the NeoPhone. Let's be real for a second. When you think of the companies that could shake the smartphone world, you think Apple, Samsung, Google, maybe even Elon Musk's rumored Tesla phone. Nobody had NVIDIA on their bingo card. But here's the thing about NVIDIA. They have a pattern, a very specific, very dangerous pattern. They enter an industry late, they come in hard. And they don't just win, they rewrite the rules entirely. Graphics cards, AI chips, data centers, self-driving cars, robotics. Every single time, the same story. And now? Now they're coming for the device sitting in your pocket. According to insider leaks, supply chain sources, and tech analysts who've been watching NVIDIA's moves very closely, the NeoPhone is not a smartphone in any traditional sense. It is designed from the ground up as the world's first AI-native device. Think about what that means. Your iPhone? It makes calls. It runs apps. It sends your data to Apple's cloud. It does AI, but only because Apple shoved an AI chip inside a phone that was already designed to do other things. The NeoPhone flips that entirely. Say it's expected to be the first device capable of running intelligence models that normally require full GPU data centers. Right in your palm. No cloud, no server, no lag. A device that learns you, thinks with you, runs massive language models entirely offline, works like a supercomputer, but fits in your jacket. Industry experts are already comparing this moment to what the iPhone did in 2007. But instead of a touchscreen revolution, this is an AI-driven autonomy revolution. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The heart of the NeoPhone isn't an A18 Pro chip. It's not a Snapdragon. It's not anything you've seen before. Sources indicate the device will use NVIDIA's next-generation architecture, reportedly called Blackwell X or Rubin, optimized specifically for mobile AI computing. But analysts say this won't be an off-the-shelf mobile chip. It's being described internally as a mobile super chip, built not just to compete with Apple's A series, but to make it irrelevant entirely. Rumors point to a dedicated AI accelerator that runs continuously without overheating or killing the battery. This architecture could deliver, according to early projections, 100 times faster AI performance compared to cloud-based models. 100 times. Let that sink in. But here's the part that nobody's talking about. The part that actually scares Apple more than any phone ever could. NVIDIA has partnered with Nokia to build what they call AIRAN, AI-powered radio access networks. In a recent keynote, a Nokia executive described this as putting an AI data center in everyone's pocket. Here's how it works. Instead of building a smarter phone, NVIDIA is putting its chips inside the cell towers themselves. The network becomes a giant distributed supercomputer. Your phone doesn't need a $1,500 chip to run advanced AI. The airwaves do the processing for you. Zero latency. T-Mobile is already collaborating with Nokia and NVIDIA to test these AIRAN technologies as part of their 6G development, with field trials expected to begin in 2026. This is NVIDIA's real play, and it's terrifying for Apple. Apple's entire dominance is built on the walled garden. You buy an iPhone because their custom chips are the fastest, and their on-device ecosystem is locked in tight. But if the heavy lifting moves to the network, to the cell tower, then a $300 device can run the exact same AI as a $1,500 iPhone Pro. NVIDIA isn't trying to build a better iPhone. They're trying to make the iPhone's entire hardware advantage worthless. Now, let's talk about money, because this is where it gets ugly for the competition. Jensen Huang has reportedly insisted that the NeoPhone must cost less than current flagship smartphones. Leaked pricing? $699. $699. Compare that to the iPhone 16 Pro Max at $1,199. Compare it to Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra at $1,299. Analysts are already calling this a nuclear strike on the premium smartphone market. You get supercomputer-level AI, you get offline intelligence, you get a device that understands you, learns from you, and adapts to you, for less than Apple charges you for a phone that still needs a cloud connection to feel smart. That's not competition, that's a revolution. Now, I'm going to be straight with you here. Let's talk about what's confirmed and what's still in the fog. The NeoPhone does not exist as a product yet. What's circulating right now is a rumor built around NVIDIA's very real Blackwell X mobile chip development and their very real AI infrastructure moves. But here's what is real. NVIDIA has begun reserving manufacturing capacity at major Asian factories. The same factories that build phones for Xiaomi and Oppo. Closed-door R&D labs have appeared in both the US and China, accessible only to select specialists. NVIDIA has been aggressively hiring engineers in areas far outside their core GPU business. Now, sources indicate the project is personally being overseen by Jensen Huang himself. You don't reserve factory capacity for a rumor. You don't build labs across 2 continents for a concept. You don't have Jensen Huang personally running a project that doesn't exist. Something is coming. The only question is when. So what does all of this actually mean for you, the person watching this right now, with a phone in your hand? It means the device you're holding today is probably the last generation of smartphone built on OLED rules. No more cloud dependency. No more giving your data to Apple's servers just to run a voice assistant. No more paying $1,200 for hardware that's already half obsolete. The NeoPhone isn't just another smartphone. It aims to be a personal intelligence system, a device that doesn't just follow commands. It understands you, thinks with you, learns from you, a pocket-sized partner for the AI era. That's not a phone upgrade. That's a category change. Apple spent 17 years building the most dominant consumer tech product in human history. NVIDIA spent those same 17 years building the AI that's about to replace it. The iPhone era didn't end with a better phone. It ended with a company that decided to make phones themselves a thing of the past. The NeoPhone isn't just coming for the iPhone. It's coming for the idea of the iPhone. And if NVIDIA pulls this off, nothing in your pocket will ever be the same again. If you made it this far, you already see what most people don't. NVIDIA didn't just enter the smartphone game, they changed what the game even means, like this video. Subscribe. Because what's coming next, you need to be ready for it.